What's up? How's it going? Get all of our settings adjusted. We got music. Got the sound alerts. Wonderful. How is everyone doing? For some reason my multi-chat's not working, which is annoying. Don't know why. Alright, we got 9 on Twitch. Only 3 on YouTube. What's happening? Don't mean to alarm you, guy, but there seems to be a predator on the loose. I agree. That's the whole purpose of this. Well, not the whole purpose of the stream. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Of course we're streaming. We got Camicide, Glizzy's in here, Leo's in here, Caretaker's here. Caretaker, main inspiration for the stream. Finally gonna build on my Caretaker. Not gonna build on my Caretaker. Finally gonna build on my Predator. Thanks, Caretaker. Mel's is here. No worries. Frogman is here. I'll be in and out tonight working on things. Same, but I won't be in and out and I'm not working on things. It's exactly the same. Frogman, my old-time friend. My wife is unhappy. What's wrong with your wife? Senshi is here. Frogman's on both. Let's go. Watching Supernatural and she hears you. How would she hear you? Alright, we can close Star Wars for now. That for now. That for now.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hone is here. What's up? Oh, gotcha. Oh, I mean, just tell her that this is more important than Supernatural. Sorry, babe. Can't watch TV. Sam's streaming. I'm very frustrated that the part of the stream before the Maria stream is diabolical. No. Maria is just not done her masteries yet. When did the channel point stuff inflate? Last week on the celebratory stream. Not all of them, just some of them. And honestly, not much changed. I think Clanbox Takeover went from 12,500 to 15,000. That's not like a massive change. Oh, Trivia still at 1,000. I don't think that much changed. Thought it was gonna be a Toshiro stream. Well, we can talk about Toshiro. I don't want to say he's been disappointing, but he's been a little disappointing. Is that crazy to say? Maybe my expectations were too high. Oh, wait. Let me try to change this. I have no idea what a multi-chat is. I like being able to see chats from both YouTube and Twitch, and it's literally displaying nothing right now. I have no filters on. I don't know why it's doing that. Very annoying, so I have to just like shift between YouTube and Twitch on the browser. Sean is here. How's it going, Sean? Oh, that's Frogger. Just took a minute. So this one needs to be in chat. You're delirious, my good sir. I will show you a little bit why. There we go. Now it's working. Gilfred's message just popped up. It's mainly just clan boss. Like, obviously he's doing minnow for me and he's doing it great. But mainly it's just clan boss that he's disappointing me. I don't know. I just thought like 6-star soul Toshiro instantly replacing with the same gear as Ninja and do more damage. And that's not the case. And granted, his kit's a little more complicated because it's HP and attack. But I've tried twice with the artifact optimizer, and I have yet to beat my Ninja max damage key. So I don't know. No, Sammy's talking ill of Toshiro. Well, I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm talking ill. But as of this moment, I'm a little let down. Which again, it could be my standards are too high. My expectations were too high. I don't know. I've seen... Let me find it again. I haven't tried them in Chimera and Hydra. So those are things that we're going to potentially do. But I was looking for... $2.14 billion teams with Toshiro, and there are some. They've been a little while. Where is it? I'm going to go further back than I thought I would. But the live arena won't be open all night, so we could potentially do some clan boss testing as well. There he is. Freaking Toshiro. Here we go. So here is a key. Toshiro, Mad Hatter, works well, Padraig, and Lady Mikage. So, I mean, Cardios is straight up better for this team than Padraig, and I had the other 4. And I'm getting, like... He's getting like half that damage. Like he did 3.4 billion. Anyway, Sam, I'm deaf, so I use sign language. I don't know what that means. I cannot read sign language. So why is this guy doing 3.4 billion and I'm not? He has a 4-star Nature's Wrath. And I have a 6-star Crushing Rent. I can switch to Nature's Wrath. But I think that's really only better for clan boss. I think in Hydra and Chimera you want Crushing Rend. I don't know. And I don't want to just be like switching it back and forth a ton. But it's like, that's not going to jump his damage from 800,000 to 3 million. 3 billion, I mean. 800 million to 3 billion. I don't know. I'm just a little confused. Because I think I have a screenshot of it somewhere. Videos, captures. It's like Ninja CB personal best or something like that.
Bruh.
New record? No. I don't even know what that team is. Maybe one of my first Infinity teams? I cannot find this stupid thing. Ninja CB personal best. So 1.41 billion of all my screenshots, this is the best I can find. And Ninja did 1 billion. And I tried to put these 4 champions in the same gear, subbed in Toshiro, and we did not do 1.4 billion. And of course, it has not been magic for me to test because it needs to be magic. Minus me more than 800k. Maybe it's something I'm gearing wrong. Do I mean marbles? But man, can we play some ball game that you did for the giveaway? It's so fun to see who goes through. We could potentially do a marble race at some point. Gnarly Tsunami's in here. The cool ball game. You guys let me play 2K in stream. Shalesman is here. What's up? What's up? I think I also realized that Predator does not have full mastery, so that's the first start of this stream. The count I went from your last stream was already 2K and I'm the goofy lineup. Let's go, dude. I'm good for a second. In the race? Alright, so let's... Maria will return, don't worry. What is a team takeover? Team takeover is where I log into your account and build a team for you. So you say, Sam, build me a clan boss team. We message for it, and I build you a clan boss team. Oh, I think that might be part of the rework that we did on Twitch, was we added team takeover as well as clan boss takeover, right? So clan boss takeover 15, yeah, and then account team takeover 20. So that would be something that's not clan boss, right? So that would be if you want me to build you a Hydra team, or a dungeon team, or a arena team, or a faction wars team. Since clan boss is my specialty. I'm Deadwood Jedi incarnate. I think when you turn off his A3 on the second wave, it involves 4 champs and builds, or 5. Again, it involves 6 if you want me to do a Hydra team. It's kind of just like an overall, the emphasis is clan boss is what I do the most and the best. So if you want to take over from Sam, you should probably get a clan boss takeover, but if you want something else, that's why it's a little more. Pricing is still the same. If you want to pay for it just with cash, it's the same price. Rams is here. What's good? How's it going, my man? I'm glad we got the multi-chat to work. Putting the account takeover for 40k, I'm almost there. I'm not doing that. Some gun Reddit spent all of his gems on the misclick. It's a pretty funny post. I avoid hitting repeat on battles when I have no gems. That's funny. I wonder if that's the one I saw, because I get like Reddit notifications, and I saw one today that was like wasting my gems on energy refills or something like that, or burning my gems on energy refills, and I wonder if that was the same post, because that's hilarious. So I think I need to turn off his A3 here, because he's A1ing or A3ing like 1 or 2 people, and I want to save it for this boss. Dang, if he could have placed 2 debuffs, I think he would have one-shot the boss, and we would have got a new Chimera, or not Chimera, new Minnow record. I think you need a reset for that to happen, though. The best thing about your stream is the BGM sound effects. So far, you're the only one with such. Oh, I think those are so fun, dude. Just for a little 100 points. I think even when we spam them, it's hilarious. And I was on PJ's stream. Somebody streamed that day, and they're like 700 channel points. And I'm like, why? I guess like the only like benefit of that is you can make people spend more of their channel points on sound effects so that they can't save them up for bigger things. I think that's lame too. Like, yes, from a financial standpoint, it does not make sense for me to give you guys $30 in t-shirts for watching my stream for 40 hours. But at the same time, like, I want to reward you guys for being faithful fans. I haven't watched the video yet, but is Krokmar a good starter? Last time I checked, it wasn't that good. I've never built him. I guess I have him on my main, but I've never built him. So I wasn't expecting much. I think he's solid. The biggest downside of that link is he comes with 0 epics. That's huge. That's such a big downside. And I don't think he's worth it. Like, I think you could almost argue he's like similar to like Bambus or Harvest Jack. I would put him a little bit below those 2, but not like way below. But it's like those ones come with epics, so. I would never ever choose the Krokmar one. Now, supposedly someone said that there's a Krokmar link with epics, but I could not find it. Oh, BTW, I'm buying 2 teas, a cap, and a mug next week, probably Monday. How long do you reckon it'll deliver to Europe? That's a good question. I have no idea. So it's from Fourth Wall, and they're like a pretty big company. And I think they do ship from the US. So let's see. shipping. Estimate based on order weight. No. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say anything besides they will pay the true cost of shipping based on the weight of their order. That's all it says. So, I mean, I don't know. I think if you start an order, it should show you that. I guess I can look at that. So if I start an order for a hat and a shirt, add it to my cart. It doesn't have shipping yet. So then I click checkout, put in my address. So yeah, then it estimates shipping for me. So you should be able to do that. You should be able to like go to the website, basically like pretend you're gonna do it, and then it should give you an estimate for shipping. It's a little bit pricey. The shipping is. I just ordered like 5 things all at once. Let me see if I can pull it back up. So that's why for me, instead of buying like one thing at a time, I buy like a big bundle so that I'm only paying shipping one time. Say I bought the ivory hoodie, the bucket hat, the rope hat, the beanie, and then the black graffiti shirt. I got all 3 of those. I'm very excited. A shipment is dispatched from Spain, Latvia, and the United States. You're responsible for paying any customs duties or import taxes Friday, April 10th through Sunday, April 26th. Interesting. April 10th through April 26th. That's a while. Spain and Latvia should be closer to you. Maybe that's why like some of like the hats or something might take longer for me, but then they'd be quicker for you if they're coming from Latvia, not the US. It's weird since Spain is right next door. Yeah, I wonder if maybe just whatever item was coming just from Spain, if you go to that, if it would be quicker. I don't know. I think you'll be the first customer to buy anything from Europe. I think I've only had like 7 people buy stuff that wasn't me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus me. So 7, and I've ordered for some of you guys. That's totally fair. If you're wanting account coaching and that's what you're talking about, you can send a confirmation or picture of the confirmation. Then Cam said we just started, but that's totally fair. I appreciate you saying hi. I'm gonna pull up the Auburn game. My father-in-law's actually at the basketball game. All right, caretaker. Quick question. Hope you do to share on a CB video. I will. I just think I might need to tweak it. So developing the Westwell account, nice, okay. Like I said, for coaching, I mean, we can do it whenever. If you get the coaching now, then I'm happy to take a look at your account in 3 weeks or whenever you're ready for it to be. No rush. So I doubt he beats an infinite damage limit, but he should, right? So that's what we were looking at, is there are no 2.14 billion ninja teams. There are 0. There are 0 that have done 2.14 billion. This is difficult. Submissions 2. So here's one that's 1.44 billion, that's eerily similar to mine, which was 1.41 billion. Okay, there is one. Look at that. That's so crazy, dude. Not empowered. 2-star soul. 2.3 billion. How is that doing so much more than mine? But I'm also thinking a 6-star soul should just be that much better on Toshiro. Plus his damage is going from 2 stats. Like, there's no way we can't get an out-damage ninja. I'm very frustrated by that. I mean, it's a challenge for me to get 2.14 anything before I get Mr. T. And right now, I'm failing. Constantly getting Wix as soon as possible. I might have to get my Newt first. Yeah, I mean, Newt's... Like, I made a video on that, and it didn't do particularly well, but basically the idea is, if you are 1 or 2 keying Ultra Nightmare right now, I would argue Wixwell should not be your first one. Eventually, yes. Everyone should have a Wixwell on their account. Everyone should eventually have a Wixwell and a Mr. T on their account, so that they can do Hydra and Chimera teams, eventually. Hydra and Chimera is much more in-game, but it is the best Hydra and Chimera team you could build. So we should all be investing in that long-term. That being said, Newt will make more of a difference on your account if you're already 1 keying with a good Demitha team than a Wixwell will. For 99% of people. Kappa 2, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I don't know. The day that we get, I think I had it yesterday and I was just so crazy busy in my day job. When I can get a Magic Affinity Clan boss, I will do some like video testing of like use like extra keys and stuff, and I'll test Ninja versus Toshiro, and I might try both blessings and stuff and see if that makes a difference. One thing I don't have is an Arethi Coronet, which is crazy because I have farmed so much Chimera and I've like made so many relics, and it's an epic relic. I have like 7 Wands of Submission, but I have no Arethi Coronets, which I think is his best one. Isn't that crazy? I don't know, that one eludes me. I'll see if I can get 2.414 without Titus. Please do. And I know part of it with a lot of those records are like the Senna teams where you just take a crap ton of turns, and maybe my brain is just too small. I think this guy's just going crazy.
He needs some milk!
Exactly. This guy's crazy because he was just talking about his insane damage, and he basically was saying that someone said if I could try and run Ninja instead of Toshiro. He died at turn count 1380. But I think he's just got to have bonkers gear. But there is a ton of Toshiro ones, which would stand to reason. That is more doable.
And his name is John C.
Crime Fighting Beaver's here. Angelus is here. How's it going? Yeah, I'm just looking at all these different like leaderboard submissions, and it's frustrating to me. What in the world? I don't know. I think the RSL Leaderboards Discord is both fascinating and unbelievably frustrating, because I see some cool stuff that I would have no idea existed if I didn't look, but then you see this stupid stuff that just makes me angry. How on earth is somebody's Bistophis getting a 4-second minnow run? How? What on earth ability are you doing with your Bistophis that one-shots the boss? Because we can also 4 seconds is crazy fast, because we can hypothetically get a cycle of magic proc or a cycle of violence proc and AoE or A3 and get through the waves in 2 shots. If you run it enough times, you would get through the waves in 2 shots and have it back for the boss, but he's still not one-shotting him. I think we should try the A2 big one, because he's just, if his 4-hit at random isn't killing enough people, then this becomes super slow. Just guaranteeing he gets this up by the end is not worth it. Like if he places 2, yeah, we're not one-shotting. But boy, maybe Bysthophis is where I'm missing. Maybe I don't need Toshiro. Toshiro's out. Bysthophis is in apparently. No, obviously it's really all gear, but. Isn't it? That's crazy to me. Yeah, I know the animations like change a lot. You can get like the FPS down and stuff, or up. I'm trying to see Hydra submissions. I want to see if we see much. Obviously, like. He's in any of these Hydra submissions. Crocat's so crazy. I need better gear for my Crocat. I have Trunda, but I'm trying not to build Trunda teams. Like some people, their stats are just crazy. Alright, there's a good Hydra team. Look at that. I have every single one of those champions. 2.06 billion Schadenwurschakt. Teox I have, Toshiro I have. I don't have 6-star Soul, obviously, but I do have 6-star Soul and Toshiro. I have Hatter, Hutmacher. Lady Mikage stays the same, fun. Sophia and Firo. I have all of those champions. And honestly, this is a very similar team to me. It's Cardiel instead of Hatter. It's Necmo instead of Teox, and it's Ninja instead of Toshiro, but this is my like main Hydra team. The good thing is I pulled a Corvis, so I have half my extenders. Congrats, dude. Corvis is obviously amazing. Maybe I think you should make this team just pushing damage, and CV sounds fun. It can be that too. The thing is, it can't really be because we don't have magic. Sam, where is a new fusion? New fusion was in this Minnow farming group where I'm farming up like 4 champions. I'm farming up Sanguine Maria for a video, farming up Predator for a stream/video, farming up Lugan for a video, and Pelops for several videos. Because we're gonna make several different like budget versions of the Infinite Shield team. I don't think I've ever had a time in Raid where I have so many videos on my backlog. I have like 12 videos I could make. Nah, new one? I'm bored. What do you mean? Oh, like where is the next fusion? I have no idea. I'm not the right person to ask. I have no inside track to Plarium. I do think that's becoming like, I get so many repetitive comments on YouTube where it's like the same question, the same question, the same comment, that it's frustrating. But my new favorite like repeat comment I get is, hey, can you ask Plarium to make this link code, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes it's random, sometimes it's ridiculous. Like I get ones of, hey, can you get them to make Wix a new player or a link code? I'm like, you're out of your mind. Or can you make, this Void Legendary or this Mythical be a link code, which is like, the fact that you think I've got Plarium's ear as a 5,000 subscriber YouTuber is bonkers. Second of all, that they would listen to a YouTuber and completely change your strategy. Like no other content creators asking for different link code champions. This is so funny to me. I mean, I guess it's just wishful thinking where a person doesn't read. More Reviver links. Yeah, I mean, Rector Drath is really the only Reviver we've gotten as like a link, and I think they've even stopped putting her in new links because her and Deacon are kind of just like too strong, basically. Which is funny. People get sick from promo link. Yeah. I'll get right on that, dude. So yeah, I won't be making it as a Toshiro one. I'll be making a Toshiro promo link. Someone said Artak. I was like, that's an interesting one. I think that's like a champion that's not like crazy enough that maybe they would, but again, I don't get to ask that. Or I can ask, but I was gonna say I can ask, but they won't listen to me. I actually can't ask. I'm not even in like their Discord channel. We gotta make you up there. Hey, nothing would make me happier than to make a 2-month mythical champ login awards for new players, Dan. I mean, that's a great idea. And I thought about making this video again, but I don't love remaking videos unless it's like something that really needs an update. But as most of you guys know, I've got a second YouTube channel where I'm making content for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I legitimately think not only is it the #1 part of that game, I would argue it's the only reason that game is still alive, and it's something that I think Raid desperately needs, is they have systems in place where you can get closer to your most wanted champion every day, right? So everyone go ahead, you can put it in the chat or you can just think about it. Who is your most wanted champion on your account? It could be a legendary, it could be an epic, it could be a mythical. Who is your most wanted champion on your account? Because when you play Raid tomorrow, you're not going to be any closer to getting them. But what if they gave you a 9-month to a year-long farm to get that champion? That's super long, right? So they're guaranteeing player retention, and realistically, if you're spending, you're going to spend for 9 to 12 months. But I would be so much more encouraged if you were getting closer and closer to that mythical that you wanted, or to that void Lego that you wanted. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes have what's called Galactic Legends, and they're like the highest level. They're like the mythicals of that. Welcome Rapid Fire, first time chatter. But yeah, so it's like every single day you work on your farming requirements for that Galactic Legend. So I don't know, I guess I can show you guys. It won't take long, and we're farming minnows, so it's not like we're doing a lot anyways. And I've made a video for this. I want Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Legolas. That's funny. That's what I'm not about to get, but I'm working on right now. But yeah, it's so frustrating, and I get it from like a monetization standpoint. Like if I get, let's say my champion is Siegfried or whatever. If I get Siegfried, then I'm not going to be spending shards trying to get Siegfried. But it's like I'm still going to buy primals on 2x primals. And if I get a Siegfried, I'm not mad because I'll just +1 my Siegfried or build 2 of him. So yeah, they have Journey Guide champions and they have 10 Galactic Legends in the game. So I'm going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren right now. I have all the requirements, so that's a bad example. But let's say I want Obi-Wan Kenobi or Jedi Master Kenobi. These are all the requirements you get. So every single day in the game, I can work on getting this character up to the gear level that he needs to be. Or I can work on getting this ship up to the level that it needs to be, or this droid up to the level he needs to be. And you can farm all of these different champions, all of these things. And again, some of them are 3 months to 9 months to a year-long farms, which is long and frustrating. And it means that only serious players will achieve them. But what that means is your players have something to play for. Because I hate to be that negative guy inside of Raid and talk about like the Raid's biggest problems. But I do think one of their bigger issues, if we're being real here, is player turnover. And I think that the one thing that really, really hurts that is someone made that video or post about it where they spent like, what was it, $3,000 on a weekend and they didn't get the progressive event champion. That is, just frankly speaking, unacceptable. Leia's one of the better Galactic Legends, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I know, I'm going for Leia next. So it's Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Leia, Rey, Jabba is my farming path for that. If I don't get mythical by June 30th, I'm done with Raid. Well, you might be done in June 30th. I am not confident you're getting a mythical, unless you get the mythical from Grim Forest or Cursed City. I mean, you can get lucky, but it's just crazy. I don't know. I just think that that's a so much better system. Sam Clambosh is smashing it. Let's go, dude. I'm glad to hear that, man. Of course. I love hearing feedback and check-ins and stuff. Hey, the Clambosh team is doing great, or hey, I got a Sacred from Clambosh today. Because it's everyone knows it, but it is like the biggest, most important area of the game, and I love helping people out. What is a team takeover? Team takeover just same thing as clan boss, just for different areas. It's just I'm not as good at other team takeovers. So I would prefer you to buy a clan boss takeover for me than like a Hydra or a Arena takeover or Fire Knight takeover or whatever it is. I don't know. I feel like the terminology is confusing because most people would call that an account takeover, but a lot of people get confused that account takeover is not everything on your account. It's just one team on your account. So I don't know if there is a correct, most like efficient thing to call it. Nice knowing you, exactly, yeah. The only thing that Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes does better is the Galactic Legend aspect compared to Raid. That's the only thing I like more. But other than that, I like Raid more because of no ships. Yeah, ships are annoying. So yeah, clan boss takeover is a little cheaper, and then a team takeover. So what do you call like a Hydra takeover or a arena takeover? I'm in Mercy with Primal, so we'll see. Okay, then you should get it, especially if you're doing your live arena in your Cursed City. You should get it. But that's or not Cursed City. Where else do you get the events? I guess I don't know. Hydra and arena. Yeah, but I want one thing for each of them. Like, or for what? For I want one general team takeover as opposed to Hydra takeover, Chimera takeover, Dungeon takeover, Faction Wars takeover, Arena takeover. You know. I agree. It's a team takeover. I'm building one team. I think it's aptly named, but I've gotten that question 2 times already on stream, and I'm sure I'm gonna get it a lot more. So I guess I could name it Other Takeover. To be fair, I think it says account or team takeover parentheses not CB, but I don't know. Maybe I should just name it Other Takeover. I don't know. That feels just confusing too. Ban them. That's a good call. When all else fails, just ban people who have questions. Yeah, I've made that video a while back, probably about 6 months ago. Basically was saying, we had a stream where people were talking about like trading Legos and stuff, which that's like ludicrous. That's just never, ever, ever gonna happen. The more you think about it, the more ridiculous that idea becomes. But I think that's the best system we could get. I think what's it called? Freaking fusions. I could not think of the word to save my life. The fusion system I think makes a lot of sense and is good. So far it seems like pretty well implemented. Obviously we're only 1 fusion in, so who knows? Maybe we feel differently in 9 months or 6 months, but for now I like the idea. But I think it's gonna be a similar sentiment, right? Like a lot of new players and like casual short-term players are gonna complain about this fusion system. Because you're like, I couldn't get this fusion, so now it's 5 more months until I can get Wixwell, you know, or whatever. But like, the serious players that are like saving their resources and have been around for a while will get Wixwell, they'll get Titus, they'll get Newt, they'll get the champions that they've missed and they don't have. But if you're a player like me, that system stops being exciting in about 4 months. Because I have every tier 1 champion, and this is not a flex. If anything, it's a little more shameful because of how much I've spent. But I have every... I guess you can't see them all. That's so annoying. That's so annoying that we can't see them here because there's no fusion going on. I would like to be able to see the tiers. Anyways, I have every tier 1 fusion champion except for Titus, right? So we're getting Mr. T whenever we complete our 3rd fusion and our 4th fusion. I'm in trouble. We'll get Mr. T, and then that's kind of it. It's like there's nobody else that I'm dying to get. And any of those champions, would I really? I mean, unless the new fusions were really bad, would I choose to skip them to get one of those champions? I don't know. I missed a pellet fusion by 3 rares. That's tragic. I mean, 3 rares, kind of 3 events is pretty significant, but that is still unfortunate. Ban Glizzy. We're definitely not banning Glizzy. Yeah, if Glizzy gets banned, the lights are going out exactly. Glizzy has gifted like 80% of this channel subs. Is there a tag arena takeover redeem? Nope. That would be 3 arena takeovers. Yeah, first of all, I hate tag arena. But second of all, my thought would probably be for that situation as I would build hopefully your best team and then give you coaching for the other teams. I like Raid has a shard system because in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, everyone the same characters and everyone builds them mods all the same, so it's repetition. I agree with that. I think that that's totally a flaw in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I don't think as a new content creator trying to burst into the scene of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, I can be like, hey, this part of this game sucks, you know? But I totally agree. It's very annoying to me that there is like a definitive team, there is a definitive meta, there is a definitive way to gear every champion. Like for example, Predator, if we build him out, there are multiple ways you can build Predator that would be very, very efficient and very, very good. And top players will have them in either build. Versus if I go into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in my Discord and say, how do I gear Supreme Leader Kylo Ren? There is one answer. Ban it for 4 hours. I could do that. They'd already ended when I got the account. Oh, that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Let's be honest, there's a definite meta for Raid, so at least right now. Sure, but it's not, there isn't like a best team in Raid. There's a lot of great teams, and there's some of the best champions, right? So Predator's near the top, Galathier is near the top. Like, you'll see a lot of the same champions over and over again. But like, you can run Lazarius in the top 5% of the game. You can run Tarichka still in the, maybe not top 5%, but top 10% of the game. Like, you can run Theodosia in the top 5% of the game. Like, there are just, if I say I want to use Predator, could you tell me the top Predator team in the game? What is the top 3 champions to build around him? Because if I say I want to build a Leia team in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, there is a definitive, this is the best team to pair with Leia, which is cool and not cool. I think there's like a up and down of that. Like, I wish there was more team synergy in Raid like there is in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Kind of like the faction Unity champions, but a lot of them just all have that kind of passive stuff. But then at the same time, I feel like it's fun to try and find flexibility and like cool champions to run together. You know? Honestly, I could show you all my builds on Star Wars Galaxy and you'll be surprised. I don't know if I would be surprised. I don't know exactly what they look like, but or what they should look like. I'm still such a noob at that game. Yeah, Warrior, I'd be convinced to do a Clan Boss stream tonight instead if it was Magic Affinity, but on Spirit Affinity, Hatter, Wixwell, and Mikage are all bad affinity, so we're not breaking any records today. We can straight up just compare Ninja and Toshiro's damage, but the team doesn't go as far or as well. Did a lot of builds, a lot of people hated my mod score because I focus more on mods than anything else, because mods is everything, yeah. And Sam, I went through a borderline quitting Raid today. See, what happened? That's crazy. I guess it's not crazy. We've all been there, but I'm curious what happened. I hate to hear that, though. I think as a content creator, I've seen people leave and hear about people leaving all the time, but I do think it's difficult once you start like building a community and people you like talk to and interact with start leaving. Drop 4K energy into hard. Dragon Hard 9 didn't get a single mythical chest plate. Yeah, dude, that is so brutal. It's just RNG. Like I don't remember how much energy. I don't think it was 4K, but it was definitely several thousand, or like at least 1,000 or 2. And didn't get any, or it took me like 3,000 to get my first one or whatever. But then I got another one like 2 runs later. Like it's just like luck and then runs. And you're gonna love that mission, yeah. That mission sucks. Same situation, 10 can of Fahrenheit, 3x Savage, yet no goodies, not even a single one. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, it's just like, it's one of those things that just needs to be run so many times that you just don't have, that you kind of overcome the RNG. It's a frustrating system, but it makes sense from a player standpoint. If you could just get mythicals on command. Yeah, I hope it doesn't make you quit, but I can't blame you at the same time. You guys build Predator with accuracy? because we're getting ready to build him. I don't think we have the Mercurial gear to try that, so I think we're gonna do Stone Skin Lethal or Stone Skin Savage. Both my accounts are stuck on mythical chest. That's brutal. Both your accounts. Don't you have a new mythical account? Drop the energy if you're gonna bend me over and give me a mythical chestplate. That's hilarious. So would you run defense masteries or accuracy masteries? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Golly, home 3 accounts, dude, too much. I will say, it is like, I feel like for the past like month or two, no, more than that, 3 months, like all of 2026, I feel like I've been playing multiple accounts. And this week and last week, I kind of just been playing one, and it feels weird. Check Discord. You gotta stop DMing me when I'm streaming, dude. We got a 6-star Brogni soul, dude. That's huge, man. Do you have a Brogni? It looks like no. If you can get a Brogni, dude, 6-star soul would make a Infinity Shield Brogni team a ton easier. Because Brogni's like super stat intensive. And so like the stats you'd get from that would be massive. I didn't want 3, the mythical gods called me and I answered. That's totally fair. Totally fair. I would also answer. I was kind of hoping that would be one of my new accounts. Was, you know, I made 60 or whatever, tried to pull mythicals and got 0. I saw Reroll Raider stuck with it, and he finally got his mythicals. But that man's a machine, and I am no machine. I am merely immortal. No Wixwell, or no, you have a Wixwell. Probably can fare well with Wixwell too. I did buy a 3-star soul on him today. Part of what prompted this. He is booked. I have him in Heaven Cast. So I'm looking at your masteries versus Hell Hades masteries. I think I don't really care about this too much. Delay Death would be nice, but I also think Retribution could be nice. Just to counterattack more. Versus the ones you've got. Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. Cycle would be cool. Is the lasting gift set helpful? Is that just to extend his veil? Yeah. Yeah. Cycle, I mean, lasting gifts make sense. Maybe I did go accuracy. What do you guys think? Caretaker in here? Man's got many plans. Come on, Discord. There should be Cruising. If Cruising's got him, he probably should. Legolas, maybe that'd be a good idea. I've been farming them every day, but just, I feel like I don't have many good ones, and they're spread out very much. Legolas, honestly, maybe we should discuss. I tried my first attempt at the Slicker event, and it went terribly poorly. So if you have suggestions, or we could talk about that, that'd be helpful. Okay, you have Wixwell. Then yeah, you could probably sell the Brogni Soul, but I would keep it just because he's a good champ, and that's a 6-star souls are rare to get to. Alright, so we'll copy yours. Slash Croizens. Make going against shield makes sense. Life Drinker is interesting, but I'll take it. I probably would have gone with Ruthless Ambush. Cool, obviously Helm Smasher. Endpoint. One more steel, lasting gifts, and masteries. And then I assume Cat's Gaze, best relic. Right? Wand? Wand would be easier. Wand would probably be better, right? I don't have blends of what you call it. Yeah, so I can take Cat's Gaze off of somebody else, or I can put Wand on him. And I have, like I said, I have 7 wands, but I only have 3 Cat's Gazes, and I would like to keep all of them. I have an Essence Quencher. That's really it. Yeah, I have a good amount of Legos. I have no mythicals. That's not true. I have 2 mythicals. All right, we'll do Wand. We can take it up to 4. Gotta run some food ones first. Two chickens. Three chickens. I've been pushing like basil whenever I see a chance to get it. I've really been focusing on trying to. So I can upgrade more relics. Upgrade. Oh, I didn't even see the 1 3-star. That's helpful. Alright, so we got 4k HP and 6 health. You can also see in either socketed. Not a terrible one. Don't care about resistance too much, especially in the A1, right? Yeah. Going back to Marius mission, so I'm taking a break from doing it. Focusing on getting masters of my Biac Rector for Hydra. Exactly, yeah. Just gotta distract yourself. Gonna get a Nightmare Hydra this rotation. Let's go, dude. Increases max HP by 1% is cool. I don't have great gems, I feel like. Resistance by 30 until they take a turn is solid. Right? Because he's gonna go slow. That seems compelling. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like exactly all the content creators have. Look at this. I got 2 legendaries and the rest are I got epic and rares. I guess it's not terrible. No mythicals though. So I can increase his max HP when he's healed. Yeah, that's basically it. Or that's just another thing. I feel like it's maybe the resistance one, but we're not going to build him with resistance, right? So it's just 30 more resistance. Again, that's pumping him from 200 to 230. It's not going to be that much. So maybe we just do the max HP one. I feel like that's solid enough. We'll probably have some healer on the team. Okay, we do have a mythical here. We don't care about bosses. Shouldn't be getting revived too much. Oh, that one's a good one, right? That's got to be like the best one. The Res Lego gemstone could be nice for his A3. Yeah, but that's only for his ignored resistance on his A1, his default skill. If it was ignoring resistance total, then I think that would be fair. No, you're not dumb. That's just weird. I feel like Bloodthirsty Prowess has to be the best option, right? Like, every time he kills someone, increases his damage by 10%. Once he's killed 3, he's up to 30% extra damage. That just has to be the best one here, right? I think that's not even really a question. Is he placing control? No, right? It's just 100 gaze. Yeah, so we don't care about that. Now that, I mean, we could pair those two together. No worries, hon. Let me know a day and I'll do my best to help you have videos or mods or to help you beat the event for SLKR. I mean, honestly, Legolas, I hate to be that guy, but as soon as you can, because I recorded attempt number 1 earlier today. And I was hoping to do it again tonight, but if that's too soon, then I can do it tomorrow or the next day. You just let me know. But I've got it unlocked, right? So not to get too distracted, but I've got like the event unlocked and enough dark side currency to fight level 1. I tried it once and completely got wrecked. So the team, the mods, I'll see what mods I have in the account, but maybe I'm just gonna be farming more. Bolstered defense is really a good one. I've seen it using him a few times. I don't know if I have that one. Or is that up near the top? Oh yeah, I only have, I don't know why I have Boss Slayer. That's a good one to have a lot of, but I have Boss Slayer, Undead Bulwark. We could do another Bloodthirsty Prowess, but I don't want to do both of those. I'd like to keep at least one on my nice. Gaining extra 40 accuracy. Does 5% more damage enemies against health. Yeah, foe killer. That makes sense. Once I continue to hold playlists of content creators who explain very well and tells you the mods he's used. Yeah, that would be great. I have Hux's Zetas, and I think that's it currently, I believe. Or unless it, whatever came with the, what you call it? Lightspeed bundle. Alright, let's get this Predator built out. How much longer do we have on live arena? An hour and a half? An hour, yikes. Get him built quickly then. Predator. So I guess that's kind of a question too, is we said we want Savage Stone Skin. Stone Skin, 4-piece. We can roll up some if we need to. And then, what is it we do this? We select none. Put any, whatever ones. Stone Skin, obviously. And then select Savage and Stone Skin because it can do, or Savage and Lethal because it can be either. But I gotta find them. I'm struggling too. Savage. Lethal. Now, do you build him specifically with slow speed in mind? Or you just don't care about speed? I think I might already have Cruise Zeta as well. Yeah, sounds good, Legolas. Okay, so of these builds, 115k HP, 277 crit damage, they're slow. So like, is 190 fine? Or do we want like 220 minimum? Accuracy's low. We could also, excuse me, we can double check and see if there's any more stone skin. Like we probably have stone skin accessories we can roll. We definitely have stone skin pieces we can roll, but this is not going to be a gear rolling stream. 200, 220. Okay, we can do that. So let's do. We're looking for HP with HP percent. Terrible. HP with 80%. We only want 6-star pieces. Not great. Crit crit damage with HP on it. We gotta fight Chimera. Let's push that for now. Gonna reroll some of these amulets too, because we really want crit damage here. Flat HP, not great. Crit damage, come on, show me at least 2 HP rolls. That's not that greedy. Perfect. It feels like oh, with some accuracy, it feels like a much better banner. And then we have no banners rolled, so this is big. I guess we don't really care about speed. We really want HP with HP on it, right? Like that. Like this is probably a better banner. You know, a little bit of HP, a little bit of speed. I don't want to waste all my silver. Cool. Thank you, Legolas. There's HP %. That's nice. Okay. That gives it a few more options. We didn't get great rings. Also reroll one, but I don't want to do that. We can reroll this one. That's not a good piece. No, it's a 5-star piece. We wouldn't take it regardless. No, stupid Sam. This doesn't roll any attack, then we're gonna re-roll it. Alright, what's a good piece? Oh, dang it. 230 because of 6-star soul. Yeah, I wish I had a 6-star soul. That ended up being a great attack range, just not for us. Okay. And then we can look at a few more stone skin pieces just to maybe give us some better options. I think Savage and Lethal is gonna be all pulled up. So I want to see crit rate or crit damage gloves. Neither of those are great. So HP % chest. Triple crit damage maybe? More triple crit damage, triple accuracy. We're not keeping that. No stone skin champion is going to be then needing that much accuracy. Is that slow? Did that reroll to the same thing? Can you guys rewind that? Did I just reroll an HP % chest with triple accuracy to an HP % triple accuracy? What in the world? I didn't think that was possible. How in the world do we reroll a HP % with triple accuracy into an HP % with triple accuracy? We lost attack and crit damage and got HP and defense, so this is worse now. And it's 41 accuracy instead of 42. How is that a reroll? How does that make any sense? I thought reworks had to give you something different, or is that just when you reroll this? Well, that's frustrating. HP % boots, we'd probably have rolled very little. I did not know that could happen. I'm very frustrated at that. Yeah, we lost an accuracy. 1 accuracy. And got worse subsets. Thank you, RNG. Kaio, thank you for the follow. Really need to be seeing crit rate or crit damage on these HP % boots. No, a lot of them are fine, they're just not great. I have a lot of good pieces, I just need to roll them all up. That's not the place we want those to go to. We want all crit damage and crit rate. Keep getting these like super spread out ones. All crit damage and crit rate. There we go. This can be a winner. Show me one more. That's fine. Alright, let's see if that helps at all. We can double check if you have any Savage or Lethal gear to roll up. Like typically I roll most of it up. That's not gonna be the piece we want. rare piece doesn't seem super likely. No. Oh, it could be though. There's some people, like some of it's probably like from CBC or something that I just haven't looked at in a while. I would say typically my Savage gear gets cleaned through more often. All crit damage isn't going to be good enough. That's a 5-star piece. We can take this back. Crit rate and HP percent could be good. I wouldn't mind a little bit of speed. Flat HP instead of... Not a bad piece. Not very good. If it was HP percent, that's a sell. Had no damage stats and no speed. That's also a sell. HP percent boots we can look at. Unfortunate. So we'll take it to 16 just to see if we get another crit rate. Alright, that's enough. I guess we didn't check lethal. We're running out of time, guys. I don't think I have enough lethal gear for 12. No, that's fine. Can't do this all night. Perfect, 220, low accuracy, but I think. But what is this one right here's got 250? What is the damage doing comparatively to that one? This is build number 7. $50K instead of 51, 147 instead of 149. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're sacrificing a teensy bit of. Oh, that's slower too. Maybe we need the speed more than we need the accuracy. Oh, lethal. Interesting. Hey, I keep clicking on the one that's on the end, so I'll move right to the end. We'll roll some more pieces and stuff so we can get his build better. But tonight his his maiden voyage, his first flight, so to speak. We can also, yeah, we got some lifting to do because lethal just doesn't get touched as much. Can't guarantee we'll get HP on everything. We can get it on some things. Oh, baby, first try. Let's go. Marcus with a sheep scream. What's up, my dude? Look at that piece, dude. That's a Predator piece. You ever seen one? Well, maybe not. Double speed, triple speed, really. But that's a nice piece. That is a nice piece. In my opinion, go Lightning Cage instead of Heaven Cast. Interesting. My God, you said you still haven't built your Predator yet? We're building mine for the first time. And that's what you're talking about. What do you guys think? Lightning Cage or Heaven Cast? You guys have... If you've built him at all, you've used him more than me. Protect his veil a little bit. I mean, that makes sense. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I don't know. Marcus says Predator's overrated. Everybody disagrees with you. Everyone who has him disagrees with you. And I don't know. Lightning Cage always. Okay. I'll switch it once. You guys won't have any complaints about me switching it once. But if it comes back and it turns out that you guys are wrong, then I'm going to be upset. I know. 6-star is great. I don't have 6-star. Alright. Big crit damage here. I don't hate accuracy, but we need crit damage or HP percent. That's the only two we'd accept. I really don't want that, but... Well, they spent $60, so it's like to waste money for a mid-champ. I mean, I agree, but I don't think it is a mid-champ. I think that's the issue, right? I feel like we should probably just keep that for these boots, assuming that they're not going to be on Predator. You know? And we just switch off to like other boots eventually. He was $40, true. So, Marcus, I'm curious if you have like an actual opinion for why you think he's mid. Mine was $40. Well, actually, I'm the wrong person to talk to because mine was free because Playroom gave them to me. $50, that's crazy. I thought Canada would have cheaper prices. Need to farm some more Phantom Shogun. Phantom Shogun. I'd rather Mikey TBH says when we make crazy boosts anywhere other than Arena. No, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't think he's the best champion in the game. I think he's just an Arena champion. But Arena is one of the areas where I'm falling the most behind. Our dollar cheek, that's crazy. Mikey, he's got to be trolling or new. No, Marcus is definitely not new. Sounds like he's just a hater against Predator. I've never used Predator anywhere. And I've never heard of him being used outside of Arena. So final stats, 120k HP, 239 speed, feels fast. Full crit rate, 289 crit damage, only 181 accuracy, so we're not good on accuracy. Okay. So, live Arena, what's you guys' strategy for drafting around him? Because my arena strategy has always been going first. So are we just trying to go first and he's our backup, like our failsafe? Also, I just realized I didn't even check who he took gear off of. Maneater, Deliana, Melgo, we're good. Venomage, we're good. Are we in a event? Live Arena event? Go Fred's here, let's go. So let's run Nice and Predator. I think he's common enough you kind of want to draft him early. As always, I don't know anything about Live Arena, so I'm open to any feedback. He can maybe sneak you in. Ooh, Garo and Neve is not what I'm wanting to see there. We gotta go Shu. Torment doesn't feel terrible here, and then we could go Hilby. Is Hilby built? I hate that you can't see that right now. Ooh, Veil Champ, didn't think about that. What stats do you focus on for Predator? HP, crit rate, and crit damage. Never pick your nose in public, that's good feedback. I would say never pick your nose, but definitely in feedback. I draft him early, that's also my account, he's my best option. Yeah, I mean, you could argue he's my best option. You could argue he's the best option on most accounts, but normally it's Nice for me. Nice and choosing are typically my first picks, and then everything else is flexible. Tarichka, Hilvi Tormund, Siffy Hecaton, Fabian in there somewhere. Armand's kind of faded out. Marius Donnie every now and then. Kaio, welcome, welcome. Alright, so I feel like they're... Oh, he took my Hilvi. Well, that's annoying. I don't know. I hate all of them. I feel like I'm not as worried about Neve. Especially if we have Nice or Fabian. Okay, we don't have Fabian, but we have Nice. Elva tend to beat Predators in Gold 5 and no level 1v1, so he can't be that good. Or maybe you're not facing very good Predators. Also, why are you using Elva 1v1? That seems weird. So, I was curious if if his buff would give us a chance to place freeze, and it didn't. He's dead. So I don't think he can ignore block damage, right? Do we just A1 here, guys? We can still do it, place it, and then... oh, it does ignore block damage. Look at that. My whole team dies, Elba dominates him. Well, how did your whole team die, Marcus? And was it Predator? Alright, there's Geralt's Provoke. Can you take an extra turn now? Yeah. Now everyone's just counterattack? Oh, everyone's Provoke, that's what it is. Not Predator, never Predator. Marcus, you are a hater, dude. I'm just curious if you actually have reason to do that, to hate, or if you're just hating. We lost Veil very quickly. I guess that was Hilby. I think Geralt's just gonna nuke us here. Yeah. Marcus, you're so annoying, dude. I feel like you're just trying to rile people up now. Go Fred, if you're out for real, then fair enough. See you later, man.
And his name is John C.
With the big nukes. Uh-oh. This is gonna be bad news. Yeah, now we're toast. Garrow's for real, man. He out-nuked me. Look at 652, brother. Marcus, I'm not a Predator lover like some of you guys are. I'm not a defender of him or talking about how amazing he is. Everyone is just telling me I'm so insane to have not built him out. So we're testing that out. He's 0 for 1. I don't know if that's his fault or not. Yeah, I know Garrow's a beast. Alright, so they've got their Hovey. Which means you're probably going to go Tormund. So let's go Predator Fabian. Because I'm not going to bring in Choose In if they bring in Tormund. So we'll probably bring in Sify if they bring in Tormund. 5-star Maruchka looks more satisfying. Yeah, she's okay. She's just hard to fit in a go first team. I mentioned that. I said that Garrow's gonna nuke us to death. Looks like he's kind of holding out hope as well. We can bring in our Tormund to stop her Tormund. And to counter her Arbiter, obviously. And then probably Nice as our last. Well, I guess that's an issue. Pretty much have to bring in Choose In now. I mean, I want to bring in Sify, but then we don't have a speed lead. We have to go Choose In. I would like to ban everyone here. First, just get Hegemon. I have 2 Hegemons. But Stones can, yeah, make Hegemon literally completely irrelevant. I'm an idiot. Why did I click that? I didn't mean to click on Choose In. I was reading chat. But you've never seen Hegemon used? I'm confused. Andis, what are you saying? Who goes and goes second teams? I can't keep up with chat and play live and I'm not good at this. Hegemon was amazing back in the day. Look at that. This guy knew he had no win condition. From what I can see, the meta Predator comp is Predator, Fabian, Ancora, and Solinar. Yeah. But I don't have Solinar. Solinar is crazy. He's like the #1 ban champion right now. Fabian makes sense. Ancora is weird. Why Ancora? Why Ancora over Sify or Duchess? I have my Ancora, and don't get mad at me, but I've never built her. She's not booked. Like, that's totally fair. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like I need that much open rate except for Arena. So, I mean, that's not crazy. It's good, but not crazy. That's cool. We don't have an RC, so we can ignore all that part. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know, as I'm saying. I don't know if Duchess is better than White Queen and Cora in this composition. Use Duchess with Predator? That just isn't built. Modding is what I love most. Interesting. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, rated like you could buy a brand new account that's got like all these mythicals and stuff, and your account is still crap. The gear means everything. And this is Duchess 2. An interesting one for Predator. Wearer's damage increases by 1% each time any other champion takes a turn when the wearer is under Veil or Perfect Veil, which he starts with. So if we take 3 or 4 turns, that's just like 3 or 4%, but then it should double, triple. So if we get it to level 3, level 4, I mean, no, level 3, 3%, 6%, 9%, we can get like 10% turn meter damage like immediately. But it does reset. But if he's slow, then that kind of could be good. I don't know. Interesting. Ever a 9-piece Mercurial? I know everyone has 9-piece Mercurial. My Mercurial is not good or built, so. I don't know if I have any wands to spare. And I keep running out of this stuff, so I'm trying not to like move a ton off. Want to put a wand on her, guys. I want wands on all of these characters. You can take arm wands or not. You don't use arm wand anymore. Alright, we actually gotta fight some live arena. We're 2 battles so far. Volcardic Heart is that's staying in my arena team. Not my arena team, my Clan Boss team. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so I feel like Fabian first, because Fabian can fit in any team. Also, we still went first on that team. I just thought about that with a Fabian lead instead of a Shuzan lead, which is cool. Okay. Torment Hilby feels fun. I feel like I like Torment a lot as counters too. We need to double check that Hilby's geared though. As counters to straight up Arbiter teams. Okay, then we bring in Marichka to counter Cavalax. They're going to bring in Sir Nicholas. So then we bring in Predator. Yeah, we could have brought in Duchess, but I wanted to bring in Marichka to counter Cavalax. So we have no Veil champion, just Predator bringing his own Veils, and I'm not worried about. And, well, you could ban here. I'm not even worried about it. So they might go first then. But then Torment can freeze. Can you try Arnok? Who is Arnok? The sewers of Arnok? Alex, who is Arnok? I'm going crazy. So why do we do 67,000 and he still has full health? Can you explain that to me? That was close. Alright, can Predator solo? You can add Foe Killer to that relic, which gives an extra 5% damage. He already has Foe Killer. happening? Why am I frozen? Alright. Can he beat Predator? Probably. Why did he? I don't understand. Oh, he's got Tagoar. I think we just lose this fight. Androck? Why would we try Androck in Library for his alternate form? I think we're just gonna lose because his Tagoar is just gonna stack up. Unless we get multi-hitters, I guess. Or we can get Torment to hit him if Torment gets a turn, but now he's gonna block Revive. So the double hitter might win here. There we go. Oh, revived on death. Cool. Never mind. So Empress, no soul, just straight up beats our Predator. Predator did a what? Fabian's not geared. What happened, Fabian? Whose gear did you take? We just built you one like last week. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't think that would have changed the outcome of that fight. Maybe we should have brought in Duchess instead of Marichka there. Well, Marichka got banned, but... You can have that piece, there's no shame there. I mean, it's good enough to me. I don't know who it was. Not the fastest, 372. Okay, everyone is geared. Yeah, why would we use Androck in Live Arena? I mean, like, you could maybe do some resistance buffing teams, but to do that you have to go first, and I feel like if you're going first, resistance just isn't that important. I mean, you can use him as a buff stripper on the A2. I agree. That was one of the guys on YouTube. I'm working on, that's one of the things I have on my to-do list, is to try and get multi-chat to show up on stream, or to like show up, you know, in one of the corners or something. Which I heard that Twitch is weird about, like you're not supposed to show multi-chat, but then it's like, I don't know. I saw other streamers doing it. I was on Nick Klaus's stream and he was doing it. I don't think Hectorton is built, so we just go straight up shoe. And then we can bring in Duchess, or Truman Hilvey, or I mean, I guess Duchess probably should come in regardless. But we need another damage dealer. Uh-oh, Glizzy! Andres, what are you talking about? The whole Predator is this dream. What do you mean? Predator, nice. I mean, that's why we're trying to show him off, so of course we're using Predator. I kind of like Tormund Hilvey, but we need to try him with Duchess, right? That's what we said. And it's Duchess 2. So we could still go Tormund, but I think I might just go Nice as my second damage dealer. Is Hectorton good in Live Arena? He is good in Live Arena. I think his A1 is mostly crazy. His damage is really good. But I think my favorite part is just like if you have more buffs, that's why I think he pairs well with Siphi. It's like irresistible, provoke, and enfeeble in the A1, which is awesome. This feels like a Theodosia ban. I'm curious to see, honestly, if we get wrecked by Sanguine Maria. I think that's a loss that I'm willing to take. Oh, nice, the champ, got you. Yeah, nice. I think Predator nice, Duchess nice. I'm with you now. Well, he's an A1. If only AoE has more. Yeah, exactly. So like he's not near as good if you don't have more buffs, which is why I think you pair so well with Siphi. This is a very slow team. When does he block revive? Not today, Glizzy. B. Lannon is here. How's it going? What's up? What's up? We are good. We're messing around with the Predator himself in the Live Arena. Okay. It's Empress again. They're cooked. I would hope so. This was a weird... How are you going to go second with Arbiter? You know? Have I seen Krutrax's buffs? Didn't she get buffed a while ago? Or is there new buffs? Oh, Krutrax and the Incarnate finally buffed. I have not. I'll have to watch that later. Let me add that to my watch later. That's very interesting. I don't have Krutraxa or the Incarnate. She's gonna be a bit nuts. Interesting. Yeah, funnily enough, that's gotta be one of the first times in history that they're buffing 2 champions I don't have. No crew. I don't think I've pulled the Incarnate. I know I skipped her. Well, if she's good, then maybe we can get her from the fusion thingy, right? Does her buff look anything decent? Standing in the streets butt naked's a no-no in live arena. That's good. That's good advice. I agree. Current artist seems overhated, so she would have to be good. I don't think she's overhated, dude. She was in our conversation a few streams ago where we were like, "Who's the best, the worst champion, worst legendary in the game?" And Incarnate was in that conversation. I think I had it on a sticky note. I think I threw it away, but we were like voting for it, and she was consistently up there. So Fabian, Predator. Incarnate's gonna be great for faction wars, but not outside of that. Okay. Marcus, I feel like you're coming in hot with the hot takes today. One of the most popular arena champions you're saying is mid, and then one of the most hated regular champions in the game you're saying is overhated. Declared my clan lost team. Yeah, when we were talking about like worst champions in the game, was she does have ally protection, so it's hard to like rank her as like terrible. Ooh, who asked for this? Alex? Androck in live arena. I won't even ban him for you. Shuzen. Nice. Yeah, decent shield, don't forget that. We can look at her hit kit too. What is happening? I don't know what you mean, Angelus. Talking about the person drafting or chat? My arena live arena team? You gotta give me some more context besides what is happening with no punctuation. Are you talking about the buff? We've been talking about a lot. The discussion on this stream moves fast. The stream, as you will, of conversation moves quickly. Androck's a lot of choice. Yeah, I mean, it could be like not like a bot, like actual bot. It's like a person who doesn't know what they're doing. Osborne's fun though. I don't know if he's built. But we'll just run Duchess. I was gonna say I'd like to show off Hecaton against a not very good team. I don't think he's gonna be what's the word? Meta. I was gonna say mecha. I'm like, that's not right. I don't think he's ever gonna Hecaton's gonna be meta. But I think he's cool, and I'd like to see him in like a Hydra team. I think that's where his best use will be. Let's get rid of Osgren. Probably get rid of Empress if we're being super strategic, but this feels like a bot, but obviously it shouldn't be since we didn't lose the last 3. We've actually have a winning record tonight so far. Knock on wood. Yeah, I love it. I love getting some live arena wins. Maybe since the season started, more people are like competitive people are pushing up, and I'm down here with the scrubs. Well, I think we just try and go for Embrace. Yeah. The fight's over, but I'm curious to see what is Androck even going to do. Is he gonna buff? Because if he's gonna buff, then he's stupid, you know? Butt naked again. Yeah, they might be, dude. Alright, Androck, please take a turn. Is he gonna place increased resistance like a bot? Or is he gonna switch forms and try and buff strip? Because I feel like if I was using him in live arena, that's what I would use him for. Okay. Is this one of you guys taking my instructions? Okay. I think that makes some sense. Like using him as a buff stripper, I think makes some sense. I'm a big Androck fan. I just don't get it. Before attacking, removes all buffs, places block buffs. I didn't realize that does enemy max HP on bosses. And Feeble was good. I don't know, I guess that's pretty good. Like, if they have buffs, you can buff strip and place block buffs, which is just solid. Not amazing, but solid. And then if they don't have buffs, then you can decrease resistance, weaken, and enfeeble, which would be awesome. And then Terminator decrease. And then his passive is cool. I don't know. I agree he doesn't do enough to like compel me to put him in here, but like I see the use case for him. And as a mythical, I like that he's got options, right? Like this is a huge move. You land this move, you can win fights with this move. He's also got a cool passive. So if he lands block buffs, that decreases everyone's turn meter by 5%. Or no, critical hits decrease their turn meter. I don't know, that's kind of cool. Increase everyone's accuracy. So you do heavy buffs and he can go. I don't know, I don't hate it. I'm not like, I'm going to use Androck in live arena, but I've always viewed him as a PvE only champion. And maybe that's a little harsh. Maybe he's got some usage in PvP. Now, obviously, if we're talking about like, you know, very high live arena, then probably not. There's only a few champions that do have viability in very high live arena. But just like for 70% of the population, maybe they could get some use out of Androck in live arena. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm willing to be open-minded. That's all I'm saying. Some of you guys, I'm not saying who, Marcus, feel like they're being a little close-minded, that's all. I will say, I guess I kind of weirdly got my wish. Oh boy. Alright. That Armand's would be nerfed, and he wasn't nerfed, but he's kind of been nerfed. Bring in Nice and Predator. There's my damage dealers. We'll kind of see which speed leads support we want to bring in. Because if it's just Marius as the big threat, then we just ban him and bring in Chuzen. But if there's someone else I want to ban, then we have to not bring in Chuzen. And we'll bring in Sify, Hilvi, or Sify Duchess. Sify Duchess would be tough. So there's their Chuzen, so that answers my question for me. So it feels like Sify Duchess, because I can't afford to bring in Tormund. Tormund Duchess? Is that crazy? Or we go second team. We have no speed like fast champion. Maybe we do Torment. No, I just don't think we have the juice. All right, let's try it. Let's say I don't think we have the juice with like a Galathier Empress team. But as long as this last person isn't like a major threat, I think we can get rid of Marius here and try. Okay. The very tanky team. But if he leaves in Nice, we have a chance. Because Nice can buff his own stats. Who he gets rid of here? Probably Fabian, right? Gets rid of Nice. Okay. I think that's the smartest move for him. Because now our damage is Predator and a little bit of Tormund, so I'm not super confident we can damage him enough. But we'll see. This will be a very, very interesting fight. Obviously, I know they're going first. And they're going to get like every buff that they possibly want up. Galathier's nasty too. Ooh, the instant turn is interesting. I was not expecting. Oh, I guess because he doesn't want to get buffed or frozen from Tormund. Yeah. When he doesn't start pushing Librarian again. Yeah, same. That's today. I'm not a big Librarian guy. See, that's weird. I mean, I guess that's not weird. That's the benefit. Oh, double resisted is brutal. Oh my gosh, he's got 600-700 accuracy, dude. We are too low in the arena for people to be built this well. But yeah, today is the day that I'm trying to push live arena. Oh, this is gonna be rough, dude. A well-built Galathier is the best champion in the game. Alright, we'll veil everyone. 2 turnstones getting so big for Duchess, though. Is Duchess good champion for arena big time. Not as good as she used to be, but still very good, especially for go second teams like this. Alright, can we kill Galathier? I feel like if we can, we need to. Let's go. That's huge. Underrated AF. I don't know. I mean, I don't even think she's underrated. I think that she's just very, 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 very good. I guess people are a little more critical of her now because of how much she's fallen off, but I think that she's still amazing. I wouldn't have put her in the team if you guys suggested her. She wasn't amazing. Stole our stone skin. Love that. Alright, Duchess has no more stone skins, so we're definitely a little more vulnerable to Empress. Alright, here we go. This should be the big nuke. Yeah, I mean, like, she's not near as strong as she used to be, and there are more strong champions nowadays. But I don't know how much you can blame that on Duchess. Wow. Pavian survived that. Torment's so slow, dude. Alright, Predator did kill himself, but we won. Double mythical team with all Legos. Pretty cool. So, seasonal. Yeah, I haven't even played this season. This is my first attempts of the season. I feel like for the season, right? We gotta go Predator. Is Hecaton built? Because I'd like to throw him in one of these if we get another bot run. He's not. I think he wears Marius's gear. Because I just put him in like defense-based nuking gear. Which is not great. So far, I'm impressed. Walker Vibe is just massive on a nuker. Added survivability is massive on a nuker.
Nice.
I don't think that this is like the craziest build, but I think it's a good build. Obviously, I don't think it's the craziest, but I guess the real question is, has there been a round, I feel like we've gone first every round, has there been a round where he won it for us? Like last round he was clutch and killing that gal there was massive. So you could argue he won that for us. I guess there have been a few rounds where he did kill everyone, so that's like the definition of winning it for you. But it's like, would we have won it, would we not have won that fight if we had just brought in a Hecaton or if we'd brought in a Taras, you know? Big Predator when he was available on my main has been super fun. Yeah, so the fun story, okay, so they're going Foreman, Tilby. Let's go Predator Duchess so we can still have the option to go first or second if we, depending on the champs they bring in. Yeah, the joke is that I was given Predator for free from Plarium, but that's not what it was. What it was is I completed one of the events and got the Prism Crystals, didn't pull on the Predator pull event, Prism Shard event, and then it pulled for me and I got Predator, which is super lucky. But in hindsight, I'm very grateful because I did not spend money on Predator. Ooh, Volcano's Demon Spawn. We have to kill Volcanoes here. We could be a douche and bring in a Harima just to counter Demon Spawn, but I'm not that mean. I think we go Shoes in. No, we have to. We can't go. That's interesting. Oh, we can go Marichka. Nice. Crystal Face block damage, and then he almost has to ban Marichka. Marichka's huge counter to Volcanoes. But yeah, we don't want to bring in Shoes in unless we're banning the Torment. Ooh, Unreal Leasu. So we could definitely ban Volcanoes, and I feel like we'd have a very good chance. But I think we probably just ban Hildy. I hate being mean, but I feel like Volcanoes is clearly their only major threat. Especially if we go first, right? Yeah, I mean, I've got a ton of great options, and I've got pretty good gear, like above average, not like in-game gear, obviously, or not in-game, but I have in-game gear, but not like top-level live arena gear. So it's more about like learning the meta and the speed tunes and how to count that speed tunes, and like the team compositions and how to counter certain things. So when I see Embrace, what should I not bring in? What should I bring in? So like last stream we did some live arena fights, and Solinar was like wrecking us because he's like the biggest counter to Shoes In. Shoes In's a terrible champion to use against him. I didn't know that. feel like that kind of just wrecks right there, right? Ooh, hello, Unrio. Because he can't place block damage, so all he can do is try and kill Fabian. And then all you can do is A1. Unrio's cool. But we all have stone skin. You can just A1. Stun is reflect. Is he in a stun set? Interesting. And then we can do this without fear of freeze because we all have stone skin. Go into Hilvy. Obviously, we wanted to bring in Predator there. So then I think we just block revive. Honestly, we probably just kill everyone, I think. I mean, I feel bad. I feel like that's a pretty gross team to run against people, but that's life, dude. Whale or be whaled, you know what I'm saying? At least I'm getting something out of the ridiculous amount of money I've spent in this game. But I think that team can very easily be beat by just go first teams. Or well-built 9-piece Mercurial teams.
FBI, open up!
I feel like I definitely want to keep drafting him early because I don't want to face against him, and that's the purpose of the stream tonight. There's another Hilvy. If he brings in Torment, we can go Siffy. Interesting. I think we just go Shoes in. And then banning wise. Whoever we think is their fastest. Could be Hilvy, could be Lady Noelle. Well, they could all be Stone Skin. Interesting, you think Sir Nick there? I would have been Lady Noelle before I did that. No, Duchess isn't 6-piece Stone Skin. 3-piece Mercurial there. Well, we can get rid of Sir Nick. Bye bye. There's a little wand action for you. Obviously, if we can just kill him, then that's huge. Golly, dude. His A3 alone is so massive. The game is over. The game is over. Your 2 freezers can be annoying and draw this out. You cannot win. I have block revived both of your damage dealers. That was stupid. We should have went to Duchess or waited. That's okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna manual just to verify that we win this quickly since we're running out. Oh, it shucks. Oh, the passer, or the relic kicked in there. Total guard, she's back. No, Sir Nick and Lady Noelle is a team I want to build. That's another one that's on the list because I have both of them now. Maybe it's another one that I'm starting to pick more and more because of how good he is, but also because I want other people to stop. I don't want to fight against him. Murchka's interesting. I know Murchka. Kage's a little interesting. I feel like these are my core 3 that I kind of want in every fight. Duchess Mercurial makes sense, but I like 2-piece Stone Skin too because it means she can place hers and then she's just guaranteed safe. Fun combo. Let's just go shoot and try to go first. Yukimasa. Yukimasa's pretty cool. Slept on champion, I think. I don't think he's the best. I'm not like super concerned about him. If I'm banning anybody, well, I was gonna say if I'm banning anyone, I'm banning Marichka, but it's like we have 2 block revivers, so I'm not really that focused on banning Marichka. I think we might ban Arbiter here. Or Mikage? Buff strips and stuns? Yeah, I feel like especially if we have Fabian, we don't want to, well, no we don't, but I was gonna say we really don't want to deal with Mikage because she can just flip forms when we put everyone on cooldown. Gosh, are they geared? Look at, I mean, my Shuzin is fast, she's over 400 speed. I know it's not the craziest, but like, look at that. What are you at, 300 speed flat? That was stupid. That was literally so dumb. I got cocky and then didn't think for a minute. I don't think Cheshire Cat's gonna nuke us. We'll see. Famous last words, right? We can still do this. Yeah. I don't know, man. Predator, Marcus. He's seeming pretty nuts, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Or we're just, granted, I'm definitely not super impressed with the teams we're facing, so we could just be facing a ton of bots, but it feels very, he's huge. He's making a big impact in my live arena today. That's what it feels like. Build up his ego. How about you build up my ego, Marcus? Come on. Ooh, 6-star polymorph. Then we just won't. Still trying to hate. I know. How do you see all this? How do you see him doing 150k? Oh my god, 4 mythicals. We might lose here. Good time for it. Fair enough. That's an annoying team. I think we just lose. Straight up. Straight up. I think we're just dead. I don't know the counter to this team. Mikage can buff strip and let's increase accuracy. Commodus can bomb us to death. If we go first, we have a chance. Look who got banned. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't ban Fabian. I assumed he was going to ban Fabian. That feels like an error, unless they all have crazy high resistance. I'm much more optimistic now that we have Fabian. We didn't get sheep, that's big. We weak hit. We got a weak hit on Siegfried. So that's not ideal. I guess we could have hit Mikage there, but I don't think we're gonna kill her. So this is also not a speed tune team because Mikage should 100% go before Commodus to strip buffs, right? Why would he not? Right? I mean, granted, Embers and Siegfried can still nuke us once Mikage strips buffs, but I feel like they would have just won right there. Because that's the benefit of bringing mythicals is... We got a hit, well, that's stupid. That was dumb. There's Mercurial on him. I'm an idiot. Not used to the Mercurial meta just yet. That's a brutal stun to take. And to not get the kill there is painful. He can A1 block revive now. I was banking on that killing somebody, and it didn't. That was weird. I don't know why you did that and didn't block revive. But he's still winning this battle currently, so we'll see if we can turn it around. Doesn't feel great. Yeah, that hurts. Wand is big there from Fabian. That's big too. I think we pass the turn to Knife to get him back sooner rather than later. Siggy taking an extra turn. Oh, because he steals turn meter? Yep. Not surprised by that. You have to kill us. We don't have block damage up, so you have to kill Knives before he starts killing your team. Okay. Can he bomb us to death? Yep. I feel like he should have won that sooner. I definitely made some misplays there. Just not being super familiar with Live Arena, but Not killing him and leaving him with like 5 health is very frustrating. Obviously, in hindsight, we should have done self-buffing on Nice instead of trying to kill. That was being a little greedy. How many people we got hanging out watching live arena? 9 on YouTube, 22 on Twitch. Not bad, not bad. 30 people chilling in the stream. Empress has gotta be the most used mythical, right? For live arena. I feel like I see him over half my fights. Odin Marichka. It is slow, dude. I feel like I've had some times recently where it's like 45 minutes. I've started like starting my builds and then like walking away and working on something else, or like starting my builds and raid and then going to play something in Star Wars or make a video in Star Wars. Oh frick! Well, this is awful, dude. I don't know how to play against either of these champions. We clearly have to ban Bayek just because we're not gonna have enough accuracy to crit against their team. Jeez. Either you need better internet or he needs to upgrade his optimizer servers. Maybe his servers are struggling with all the AI stuff. I think we're just gonna lose this. I don't know anything about Gaspard besides the fact that she's crazy. Or he's crazy. They, them, they're crazy. So total guard there. I feel like my goal would be to block revive one of these two, right? I kind of want to see what Gaspard can do, so maybe let's try and block revive a little bit. So inclusive, exactly. Watching you do live arena while I'm running a Pelops harvest check counts so fun, especially early game arena. That's awesome, dude. Were you one of the people who commented the Jackalops or whatever? Well, now if we can just kill Gaspard. Ooh, hello. Staying alive, staying alive. Yeah, he's dead. Ember stays alive by 5 HP. I forgot he could do that through Stone Skin, dude. That's pretty nasty. That's pretty gross. You heal him? What are you gonna do? You heal him, will be tough to kill. That's what I was thinking. Good evade, good evade. I do like him with Duchess a lot. Is 2 resistance enough on all my DPS champs for Brutal Hydra? Probably not. Uh-oh. Duchess is dead. I didn't see that happening. Uh-oh. Alright. Weak hit. We have to stun or provoke him there. This might be over. Empress might be getting us tonight. Wait. Unless we block revive on Empress. Let's go! Was that total guard and am I just stupid? Well, she's not gonna win this, obviously. Okay. Can Gaspard solo? Interesting enough. Didn't think about that. I forgot that one person wasn't block revive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gaspard revives. Well, there you go. I feel like that was a great showing by Predator there. Gaspard revives. No, you're not Hiles. Night Rev? No, that's Vinalisi. Where's Gaspard at? Still have to fight Chimera, that's true. Yeah, where's Gaspard? Oh, that is true. Sad. It was fun while it lasted. We had a good run. Where is Gaspard? I'm blanking. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I think it's just Venalicia. She was added with Venalicia. I really thought it was Sacred Order. She gives me Matthias vibes, but I guess not. No, obviously not over a lizard. Look, I'm missing something. Oh, Void Lego Undead Horde. Wouldn't have guessed Undead. AoE decrease attack and weaken. AoE provoke, increase defense shield. It's one in me, life barrier, poison cloud, shield block damage. Revives random ally, ignoring block revive. So we block revived Empress, and this ignored that, and then places her own block revive. That's the craziest part. Yeah, that's huge. That's crazy too. Whenever an enemy is revived, instantly activates a You Stand Accused, which is the single target block revive. And they're going for Eddie, and Eddie. I actually don't know. I think I will because I'm a sucker. Also because I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, specifically Black Flag, which we played on stream one time or twice. I just don't think he's super good. So I feel like he's going to be another champion that I went for fun that just sits on my account. And I have too many of those. I think I would at the very least start to, and then just see how I feel and how achievable it is. But I don't have like an absurd amount of shards. I would just spend a ton of money on Primal, so I prefer not to spend. What are you guys' thoughts? I have Basim, Ezio, and Cassandra right now. So I don't have Bayek, I don't have Edward. So I get Edward, I have everyone but Bayek. Like I said, I'm tempted to, but I don't think it's recommended. I hate not getting anyone I can't get later. I agree. It's like you get the big FOMO, or you know, some kind of tech comes out where a relic makes Edward nasty and they find a use for him or something. And you know, Edward can solo this new boss that they add to Doom Tower or whatever. Like you just never know. And I hate being on the outside looking in like, man, I could have gone for him. I wish I did, because that's happened too many times. But also I feel like that's not the smartest reason to go for a champion. Is FOMO, you know? So it's tough. It's a tough decision. We almost one-shot him there. Auburn is looking good. Up 12 with, or up 11 with, no, up 12 with 58 seconds left. But yeah, a lot of bench warmers, but you have them. I mean, yeah, that's part of it. But then that's also how you just drop a ton of money in this game. So, some upcoming champions I'm spotlighting. Tholan versus Crocad. Walking Tomb Ring. Sir Nick and Lady Noelle. Sanguine Maria. Lugan. Granite. Doorkeep. I think that's all the champion spotlights that I have on my list. And I would show Crutraxo or the Incarnate, but I don't have either of those champions, so no spotlights coming up from Sam. Oh, and then obviously several Pelops videos. We're going to do a Pelops video trying no shield sets. We're going to try and do like a Pelops record style team, like 1 billion damage with Pelops. Just don't know what the best team for that is. Do you bring in Pelops as a straight damage dealer? I was also thinking about this, thinking about a potential tune for Clan Boss. Magma Shield only reflects if it's placed first, right? So logically speaking, if you do no shield set, start your Pelops fastest, you can hit hard with this A2, okay. So let's just like hypothetically build a clan boss team in our minds, right? We've got Pelops goes first, places Magma Shield, Wixwell places regular shield. So there's 2 shields, no shield set. Buff extenders go, blah, blah, blah. Those are our 2 shields for the fight. So no regular shield. There's just the skill shield and the magma shield. We should be reflecting damage the whole time, right? So then you're getting extra damage that way. If that's the case, that could kind of bring back into relevance the old school go slow, get nuked a ton with Geo style team, maybe even a Brogni. I guess you couldn't bring Geo and Brogni. Didn't have to be one or the other. Or you could still just go crazy fast, world record style team, and just don't need a shield set. Because like that's the kind of team that you would need is a ton of mitigation and damage reflection, or crazy good gear, crazy fast Wixwell, constantly growing the shield. Like that's how my current team is. My current team, I can take Magma Shield off and it lasts just as long and does as much damage. I do think it's tragic that Magma Shield is most of what he brings to Clan Boss and it can just be replaced by a relic. Like think about the people that are like a year in, they go for Pelops to put them in their Wixwell team, and then right when they're ready to build them, they just like pull a full cardiac heart. You know, I think that's a little sad. But then I guess by my own logic, if I'm testing Wixwell as like a world record style team without shield set, then I should probably just test full cardiac heart that way. And I've never done that. In my testing, I'm so confused why it matters when there's 2 shields, because they can both can't take damage or the magma will reflect. Yeah, so I mean, I think if your first shield starts wearing out and people are getting hit through, then the magma shield will start to reflect. But if your shield is up the full time and you last 1,500 turns, then it shouldn't reflect any because it's hitting the other one shield. I'm not 100% sure on why. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Previously to Pelops, the nerf / buff change, or whatever you want to call it, was all Magma Shield reflecting, or was Magma Shield like from the relic just reflecting all damage to shields? Because if so, maybe that's why I can't get close to my record again. I don't think so though, because it shouldn't show under Toshiro's damage or Ninja's damage. Like that damage wouldn't come from Magma Shield on Mad Hatter, right? Uh-oh, incoming. Caretaker's here to announce something. I guess we can test some of that. The relic would reflect because it would drop first. Now what if you have the relic and shield? I mean, I guess we can literally go test it because my current team has shield and magma shield. Who's in the lead? Cardio. So it would be first in the turn order, so we would put Hatter at the back of the turn order. Or Androx, if whoever's got it. This is an interesting thing we can test. Because we should see the numbers show up for the reflex, right? Reflex, period, not reflex with an X. Okay, I'm intrigued now. Maybe that's what we do for the remainder of this hour-long more stream. Okay. Because I wonder how much that affects our damage, and I wonder if it's happening already, you know? Because if it's happening already, then it's a little bit sad. Uh-oh, NSD Undead, rating with a party of 24. Let's go. Terry is here. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys' stream was awesome. We did some live arena. You guys should be proud of me. I hate live arena, but I built Predator for the first time. And we went on a pretty good win streak. Predator, he was Predatoring, you know? As much as Marcus hates him, he was killing it. Predator's so dumb. Yeah, I mean, I only have a 3-star soul on him, which I just got today. And I don't have him in Mercurio yet, but he was wrecking. Absolutely killing. Hypno Trixie is here. What's up? What's up? How do you like the new build on him? I mean, he wrecked, dude. I think his build can be a little bit better, but we faced, it felt like a lot of bots. We did end on a 2-game loss, which is sad, but we won 6 in a row right there. 2, 3, 6 in a row. So we probably went about, I don't know, 13-5 or so tonight, ballpark. And I felt pretty good. One or two of these was a bit of a misplay. One was a huge Gaspard clutch from him. But yeah, I'm impressed. I think I'll definitely be using him more. And I also like the fact that when I pick him, my opponents can't pick him. So that's an interesting tactic. Okay, so who has Volgardia card? Is it too many? So now what we're doing for you guys who just joined is we're doing some magma shield testing and how it reflects. So Mikage is placing it, so we should be getting the reflect because she's first in the turn count order over Androck, who's got our shield set, which we're taking Androck because he is not performing. Which is sad, but he needs to be rebuilt as well because this is too slow. I mean, the team will run, it's just not optimized. Said, yeah, it's a plus. They've added so many champs. They're just broken, knowing it's getting crazy. Mercury on top of it. Yeah, I totally agree. Oh, I didn't mean to quick battle. Damn. This is just a wasted key. Obviously, bad affinity for 3 of our 5 champions. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Lightsworn is just nuts and crazy. I wish we could have slowed that down a little bit. If it is in order of left to right, we have Magma Shield on first. Yeah, NSD, the newest update on my account is we pulled a Toshiro. And we've had sitting waiting for him a 6-star soul. I don't know if my build isn't good enough. So far, he's been a little bit lackluster. We've only tested him in regular clan boss, not Hydra or Chimera yet. But he's been a little bit lackluster here, and he's not even out damaging my ninja. We're at 311 on Lightsworn. I've been pushing it. Gonna get it done real quick this time. Nice, dude. That's awesome. When did I pull him? I pulled him Saturday on stream. Yeah, my celebration stream for 5K subs. We pulled 10. My wife pulled 10 primos. I got nothing. We beat Lashun in Grim Forest, and got him a Remnant Summon, which was freaking hype. I'm gonna make a short from it because we put him where I was wearing a hot dog costume. So NSC, I know he's awesome, and maybe his build just needs to be better. But this was my record with Ninja, 1.41 billion, and Ninja did 1 billion, and I haven't gotten Toshiro to do more than 800,000. Yeah, it was a fun, silly stream. We did a 6-hour stream, which is my longest. Did that on Saturday, and that was a lot of fun. We did like some little like punishment style things and stuff. It was good fun. Good fun was had. I didn't have the time or the commitment to do a 24-hour stream like NST I did. So I was curious. I know I don't have Coronet, which is crazy. I have like 7 wands of submission, but I have no Coronets on my account, which is an epic relic. We were talking about that earlier on stream. I currently have him in 6-star Crushing Rend. Is that not better for... Obviously for Clan Boss it's not near as good. But for Chimera and Hydra, is that not better because of the high defense of the boss? I know this boss has only got like 1500 defense, so it's not helping him a ton. But we were also earlier looking at records. And this is a 2 billion team with Toshiro doing 1.4. And then there was another team too. Oh wait, no, that was Hydra. Where did Demon go? Anyways. Clearly his raid, like his numbers can do massive. I just haven't seen it. Still do Nature's Wrath, scales better with good gear. Okay. We can switch them and see how much of a difference it makes. Okay, but I do want to test, are we getting reflex here from the Magma Shield? $2,500? I'm assuming that's what that was. We should be able to see it better on a multi-hit, because you should see like 10 numbers pop up. Okay, so it is 100% reflecting damage. No worries, man. No worries. Jaconi is here. What's up? What's up? To go get some breakfast, man. You are in a very different time zone than me. So, I mean, I know it's not going to do massive damage against Spirit because the team is, you know, triple its 60% force. I don't even know if I noticed if it went the full lead in the EU. Nice. We're over here in the States. 10 o'clock for me. So we can switch him over to Nature's Wrath. So his build is not crazy. He's in... Oh, I guess he's not in Ignore Defense gear, which I thought he was. He's got Cat's Gaze and he's got Helm Smasher. I think I rebuilt him because originally I had tried him in Ninja's gear, which is like 6-piece Merciless, I think. So this was his first build, but it wasn't focused on HP at all. And it was much faster. And then we also have a 30% crit rate aura, so we're going up more crit damage, more HP, more attack. So it's just a better build, but we're not ignoring defense. Oh, my face is blocking, of course it is. I can never have my face cam on the right side. I'm always blocking something. Shards on one side, stats on the other one. So yeah, this is not necessarily the best 6-piece Merciless. So this is, funnily enough, the 6-piece Merciless you built for Ninja and Chimera. But this is actually too fast with his turn meter gain from my Wixwell team. So let's see, just... Correct, yeah, it's got a crit rate buff. Actually, let me think. Ninja, I think, is crit capped because he's... No, yeah, he does have. In his preset, because I think he's got another Merciless piece here. So I think that gives him 5 crit rate, maybe? Let me put Ninja back in his regular build. Oh, I keep clicking it. Oh, Predator's wearing those gloves. So yeah, this is the build you built. So 95 crit rate. Shame. But we're not going to take that off quite just yet. So his is 70 because we've got Cardio in here. So this build is me specifically trying to push my record for Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss team. So we have Cardio's increased crit rate. So this is crit capped. Oh, maybe we need to re-roll it. That's fair. Was that the one that Predator's wearing? Is it 6-star Ascended? Oh, it's crit damage. Slayer accessory, maybe? You get rid of a feral piece and put on a Slayer piece? I mean, it would give us the crit rate we need, it just wouldn't be. We're losing a lot of attack and accuracy. Fair enough. Either way, let's see. I can go back and rewind and look at it. I think we did 800 and something. So let's see what just changing him to Nature's Wrath does. Like I said, I can go back and rewind. We did 1 billion. But I think that is better. Let's look. Okay, so we did 870 million and he did 557. So I don't know how much that's just RNG. He also did not last a full 100. So yeah, I mean, this is just straight up better because I'm looking at the one on the left, 151 turns on the one on the left, 147 on the right. So it ended earlier, if anything. Everyone else did a teensy bit more damage. Hatter did like basically the same. Wixwa did a little bit more, but he did 140 million more. So that's pretty significant. Maybe there's a chance it can be. I just don't think he's doing a billion, even on Magic Affinity. It is a big difference. So I'm not saying, wow, look at Toshiro, he sucks. I'm just saying, like, this is the damage I got from Ninja 8 months ago, right? Like, my gear has only gotten better. Yes, Ninja's +4, but he has a 5-star soul instead of a 6-star soul. I just feel like Toshiro should be head and shoulders above Ninja. That's kind of what I thought. And I guess maybe I'm not. Maybe that's not true, or maybe he only is. But like, we can say that the gear needs to be better, but the gear wasn't better on Ninja. I guess Ninja's a little more straightforward because he's just attack and crit damage, but like, that shouldn't be a point against Toshiro. Granted, we did 147 turns, so hypothetically we could have had 30 more boss count turns, which is a lot. I don't know. I just don't see him getting 50% more damage to beat Ninja than whatever is remaining. Ads are annoying, Caretaker, that sucks. No, let me screenshot this because this is officially my Toshiro record. We can look and see what the best 6-piece merciless we can get on him is, because I'm more than happy if we don't have keys in here, which I think we probably should. Oh, we will in a little bit. No, maybe we already used them. We just didn't get keys. I can use gems for keys if I need to. I was gonna say, what's the best damage we can get in 6-piece merciless? Because 4-piece merciless would be nice too, just to like reset skill cooldowns. Oh, also I wanted to, someone asked a question about Brutal Hydra and resisting that. Like what resistance you need. Yeah, like 400, so 240 would not be enough, near enough. Okay. So we're doing highest overall in the base form, battles cleanse clan boss, decrease defense and weakens up. We have 6-star cruelty. We have increased attack, and then we're doing 70 crit rate. We need 220 speed. Accuracy is just gonna have enough, so I'm not gonna worry about it. This is the one that took forever. It took like 45 minutes the other day building this. Oh, wait. It should be easier once we click 6-piece merciless. Because that will very clearly limit how many pieces we have. And if it's super fast, we can go up in terms of iterations too. Brutal Hydra is 450. Is that true? That's not what the raid stages still said. No, you're right. There is one 450. I saw the 390 and the 400. That's what I saw. So yeah, 450 to resist Head of Mischief. So who was it that asked that? It was someone a while back, I think. Marcus asked that. Yeah, Marcus said you're way off, man. Unfortunately. Hardest 450. Nightmare's 455. Hardest 415. Interesting. Easy to remember for me, at least. Yeah, I mean, you're better remembering it than I am. I'm more of a build a team once and then don't touch it again, you know? So can we throw Predator in one of these new teams? Take out Hecaton, throw Predator in there. Sad to discard one of my new toys for an old one, but I have 500 Elva, Mithril, and 440 on Artec. The rest of them just don't deserve it. I mean, that's fair enough. That's not really a team built around Predator. Let's build one around him. If it was Library, I'd bring in Nice, but I kind of like Predator to be the only damage dealer. So that makes me think Shoot's in to go first. I was just thinking, like, man, I'm sad that Library closed. I was having fun, but it's like having fun because I was winning. I typically don't have fun. I have fun about half the time because I win about half the time, and that's the tough part. Is I feel like if you're not winning Library, it's not very fun. I cannot make myself enjoy a 50-50 Library fight. Yeah, pretty sage wisdom right there of winning is fun from Sam, but like it still needs to be said. I feel like the biggest Live Arena fans are typically the people at the top that win well over half their fights. But I don't know, I guess maybe some people just have better mentalities than me and can block out the losses. Golden Elixir and the tankiness there is impressive. Could have been a Relic Mastery too, or Relic Proc too, I didn't see it. I guess it couldn't be if it's a Golden Elixir. It could be anything else. Something I tried to explain to lower progress counts that Hydra protection zones can be or should not be a priority. Yeah. I mean, obviously you want to farm it for a later game, but it's not at all. Yeah, I don't do a ton of Hydra takeovers. I typically focus on regular clan boss because that should be a priority for everybody who's not one King Witch Nightmare. Should be a priority. As much as I benefit from using Fabian, I would still ban him in a heart, or not ban him, I would nerf him in a heartbeat, no question. I would happily take the hit on my account. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's because, well, I guess we didn't either before, but we didn't take his gear off, I don't think. I think we left the piece on him. It felt like he was hitting hard in, but we didn't touch him. It feels like he was hitting hard in Live Arena. So he's got 120k HP, 239 speed, full crit rate, 289 crit damage. Not the best build, like I said. I need to roll some more lethal and stone skin gear. But he's got a wand and he's got Helm Smasher. 4-star wand, bow killer, whatever that one's called. Like, he's built well. He's not built the best. But I do feel like he was doing more in Live Arena than he was here. I usually have 70-75% have fun champs, and it's still stupid to me. Well, yeah, that would definitely encourage my point of Live Arena is just not the best game mode. But yeah, that's a little discouraging to hear because I feel like I need to farm it so much more, and I just don't enjoy it. I guess my mentality is always like, or my thought process is always like, if I can just win more, then I'll have more fun. And that's kind of true. I don't know if that makes it a long-term viable game mode for me. I don't know. I just like, I feel like there's only so many areas for me to push in the game unless I'm going for like legit world records, which I'm not. And if Live Arena is not going to be one of them, I just don't know what is. I used to have a lot of fun with everything. A lot of fun, but with everything they've added, kill a lot of joy for me. Yeah, I don't blame you. I have a nice steady 49% life. We're gonna just under 100, or just under half. I think we're gonna lose this team, dude. Those early stone skins just kind of wasted a lot of our buffs. We have no buff removal on this team. Well, I guess we have Fabian. You get resisted? What happened to Fabian? I wasn't paying enough attention. Easy way and how I think about Hydra is that if I want to beat all 6 heads with 4 champs and bring in at least 2 damage champs that can do their thing. Turtle team. Have you thought of putting Fabian in stun skin? No. Have I thought about it? Yes. Have I ever done it? No, obviously. Trying to think. Just stone skin gear is like solid at best on my account versus my perception gear is very good. So he's fast and has very high. He's got like 700 accuracy and like 386 speed in perception. Which again, I'm not in game. Like I'm not in game live arena, but I feel like for most stuff that's great. For most fights, that's great.
He needs some
Mephisto
milk.
is here with the follow. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. I don't know. Maybe I just need to put more. I put my favorite in Stone Skin and Supersonic with the Stars of Jinne. I don't even know what that is. Is that a relic? Yeah. I just didn't realize how bad they were getting outsped by their Yumiko. That's pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. Put part in the second spot and preset choose engine, give him the engine turn. That's true, I didn't even think about that. Would you do the AoE first? Toast here. Interesting. Going finally to drop Horsey. Finally to drop Horsey, meaning you're getting Marius? That was a frustrating result. I feel like we never kill Empress with that. It's frustrating. 40 live arena wins today. Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Nice.
I was just thinking that the Block Revive is like a great opening move to kill like an Empress, a Tormund, a Wukong. Granted, I'm not super fussed about classic, but nice. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Marius is huge. So I would think that I would just kill Tormund here. I guess I can just AoE. I could have broken through that there if we just A2. %50 wins, 700 gems burned. That is unfortunate. First passive uses the only kills makes sense. Right, I'm just assuming / hoping that he's gonna kill someone with his A3 as well. I guess you're saying that if he runs his A2, he's gonna have more of a chance to kill somebody. Since he's hitting everybody twice. Like I'm not saying, oh, I'm not gonna use his A3, I was just thinking, or not A2, I was thinking A3 to prioritize the Block Revive to take out the biggest threat early. build many nices. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I didn't think about that. Sure, yeah, second hit on nice is big. See, like in my mind, I would probably just like go for Geralt here just to get the block revive out. I guess we can just kill everybody. Fair enough. Alright, let's see if we can kill our own nice. We have a lead. This guy put his nice in the lead. Oh, we have Total Blood. This is going to be a longer fight. DK resisted. That's why I hate him. I mean, we can literally do nothing? Try and kill everyone else, I guess, but then not nice in UDK. My thought was to give him the day on the turn meter there. I need to switch my duchesses around. This duchess is unbooked. Okay. Not the worst in the world, but don't love provokes going out. One predator. I don't use my other duchess anymore. I can take her out of her current build and put her in this stone skin build. Alright, so here we can do the AoE double hitter. Tagoar took the first one. Golly, this dude is not going away, man. I don't know if he's still my #1 least favorite champion in the game, but boy, is he up there. Cannot stand that champion. Alright, that's up again. Fun. Might be soloing me here. Nice is soloing me here. He's trying to make it a fight. Bingo. Alright. You guys have convinced me. That fight there did it. Nice. By every right, should have won that fight. Granted, it wasn't the best team, but it was an annoying go second team. 6-star awaken nice too. And Predator just not dog walked him, but just made him look embarrassed. Look at the team power too. I like my team better, obviously, but it came down to 1v1, really a 2v1 for a little bit, and Predator just straight up beat nice. That's pretty impressive, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, also in this, I don't know if you guys even heard how I got Predator. Plarium gave me Predator for free. That was a crazy story. Fine. I need to go ahead and switch these Duchess builds, otherwise I'm never going to remember it. lowest I've been on silver in a long time. We've rolled a lot of champions recently. Oh, frick. I gotta switch this back. That's fine. See you, man. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. Just an aspiring arena monster. Arena predator, as they say. We just get bombed to death. We obviously got resisted there. Can he solo again? Yes, you can. Alright, man.
Emotional damage!
I don't think we beat that team. Probably won't beat this team, but realistically, when we're facing against Amarius, we just don't need to run shoes in. So then I need an alternate version of this team, which is Fabian Siffy. And then Duchess. That's also the wrong Duchess. That's wrong. Oh, it's not choosing, so it doesn't really matter anymore. The placement doesn't matter as much. Okay. Him and Stoneskin being Fabian and Stoneskin or Predator? Like, I guess Mercurial, 9-piece Mercurial just gets it like the full fight. Like getting it back on himself and stuff, so when it turns into like prolonged fights, it helps him. But I feel like Stoneskin, he can take like 12 hits and it doesn't matter. How good would a Bambus be on a Wixwell team? I mean, he would be great. He's just not near as good as like a Corvis. I guess the issue with Bambus is like, unless he's your only option, I don't think he's worth booking. Nice, dude. That's nice, man. Alright, color me impressed. Maybe we turn that into an arena video, like a YouTube video. I've got so many, and the second we get magic, we might see if we can push that record. I don't know about how much merciless gear I can roll. I need to get some more silver, so maybe we do some more forging. I guess without charms, we just didn't get anything. Crazy. Well, there's some silver. That was relatively easy. I did like a semi-gear cleanse the other day, and I'm still only at 1900. Got way too much gear and not enough silver. Just don't know what to do. Like, I have so much gear to roll. Like, I've been slowly working my way through the Mercurial pieces, but I've done the top 3 and I haven't really gotten into the shields, gloves, and boots. It's not that much. It's a lot more than the silver I have. And then I have supersonic stuff that I haven't rolled up. I don't know what to do. I think it's mostly merciless. No, not too bad. Fero's pretty bad. Fero stays full. Arsa Helper would do it for you. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't even use Arsa Helper. It's probably been like a year and a half since I've even used Arsa Helper last. It's not even installed on my computer, I don't think. Yeah, Arsa Helper is not installed on my computer. I've uninstalled it at some point on one of my mini computer cleanses. Alright, so we can add them to the potential list of 80 bajillion videos. Predator Showcase. I don't know if anyone wants to see that with how long he's been in the game, though. But, YouTube hack for you. A champion that you're late to the party on, you say, I slept on this champion for too long. Which is actually true, like that's not even clickbait. I did sleep on Predator for too long. And then I can tell my fun story about how Plarium gave it to me for free. People got really upset when I said that last time. And obviously a Toshiro Showcase. That would be one for each clan boss probably. Need to look into the Krutraxa builds. Got too many video ideas in my brain and not enough time, you know? How did you get it for free? Oh, gotcha. It's a joke. I mean, it's not technically a joke. Okay, it's kind of a joke. I didn't buy Predator. And I earned some prism shards, or prism crystals, whatever, from one of the events and didn't pull them. So I logged in the next day and Predator showed up in my inbox. And it's because it had pulled my prism crystals and I got unlucky and got Predator. I think that video's up on my channel. It's probably the only Predator video I've made. Did Christmas come early? Am I Plarium's new favorite content creator? In parentheses, free Predator. Which, to be fair, free Predator is a crazy thing to put in a YouTube title. There you go. There's that YouTube video. It's funny. No, actually, there's no creator perks for me, Zico. I'm not in the creator program. Why are you doing masteries on Lugan for a video to check out his buff and see if he's any good? Same way you got your Bayek. Nice. A little Prism Shard luck. Oh, we got lucky then. But boy, have I been unlucky more times than I can count. No, I don't expect Lugan to be very good, but I need him to be. And I hope he is. Doing my duty to test out all of the champions that have been buffed, basically. That I have. I don't have either of the ones that are being buffed now. The Krutraxa or Incarnate. But I feel like to actually test Lugan, you need masteries on him because his damage is going to be a big part of his kit. And then Pelos obviously doesn't for CB videos. I felt bad. Someone had a great idea in one of my comments today. It was basically the free starter champions. Can you make a clan boss team out of them? So Corvis, Tagoar, Venomage, Fahrakin, Pelops. And I'm like, that will be, because someone was like, hey, would this be a great start? I'm like, absolutely, it would be a great start. And someone was like, you should make a video showing them like what the potential is in Ultra Nightmare. And I should, except for I don't have Corvis on the main account. I've only ever had Corvis on my alts and my starters. So I've got him on about 60 accounts now, if you think about it that way. But I never like built him in an in-game build. I would love to. I think he's one of the best buff extenders. I just don't know how much better he is for my team than a Hatter, right? Because we're losing Weaken, and we're losing the ally protection, that an ally attack that Hatter brings in. I think Hatter is just so underrated for that role. Alright, we still gonna frickin' do Chimera, but I might do that even after you're in the stream. Ruella is not geared. If she wears gear for this 12-hour period, and that's it. Then it goes back to Hilfi. Ninja is not... I guess we're not using Ninja. I guess we're trying Toshiro tonight. Mikage is geared. Is she in her best gear? Probably not. I think she's in her world record gear. I think it's going to be these that are different. Yeah, she's not in 9-piece protection. Adder's just better, you think so? Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not arguing that. Glysad should be built. Okay. Glysad, Ruella, Mikage, Toshiro, Lydia. Soon enough, we'll be reappearing on NST's team to NST stream for him to rebuild me a new Chimera team with Androck and hopefully Toshiro, but was I testing that before? I don't remember. At the very least, he should be tanky, right? Is he stacking his HP up to 100% extra? Sailorman, do you have Packmaster and Crocad? Yes, I do. Why? If so, I need to see a Chimera team with those two. I'm not a Chimera guy. So like, oh, you know what stinks though? Frick. Ninja's build is a resistance build, and this build is not a resistance build. Which means that we were a little bit, NST's already gone, but we were a little bit disingenuous with him because the damage, the build that Ninja did this one was not the build that NST did. It was a different older build, which was not going to have resistance on it. I think that preset is saved. Oh, maybe it is. 8k attack, 403, but it was a little crit damage. Is that the... So we would have enough crit damage. Where TF is NST, I need to Shayak and his Tagoar Chimera team start brainstorming on me. Yeah, I mean, he's the Chimera expert, not me. So I don't know if I'm going to have them because they're saved under Ninja's presets. This is annoying though. We'll start ripping apart like 4 builds. I want to see what Toshiro looks like in that world record stats. Champion presets. World record team. Whisper's gear is a little bit annoying to take. Even because I don't care about too much. He's just in faction wars. Alright, let's just do it to see. Whisper's gear back. So this is Ninja's world record build. For the Demon Lord, almost 9,000 attack. 216 speed is fine because you get so much extra turn meter. 70 crit rate's fine because you have cardio. 421 crit damage is pretty bonkers. 321 accuracy is plenty. So then we need to save this preset as a global preset. And say Ninja. I really hope we saved his current build. I hate it here. I'm hoping that both of them are just sitting on Ninja. So I need to stop filtering. They're right next to each other. Cruel and cruel. When I get my Packmaster, those two will be going everywhere. Yeah, they're amazing. I just think they're very gear intensive. Alright, equip this. Those back, I guess. Should have these saved. Literally just the two that Ninja has on currently. Oh my goodness. Okay. Filter preset manager. Save. Toshiro V1 champion preset. Ninja. No, Ninja's is good. Now we've got his original build saved, and I can now test the Ninja World Record build. I need to delete a lot of these presets. I just don't know where you think I have the time. Okay. So this is the build that Ninja did 1.4 billion. He did 1 billion with. We're low on crit rate. Why are we low on crit? Is that just from his awakening? Yeah, straight up. That is a downside of his awakening. More crit damage, because he's mythical. Less attack. 50k HP, I didn't notice, but less accuracy. Yeah, I mean, I think that the empowerment's really doing a big difference. I guess we can also, like, I guess that's a question for NSD. Maybe I message him, like, are the books worth it? Because we have 4 books, so we can book all of these for the damage. If he's going to be an in-game Ultra Nightmare Chimera Hydra, yeah, as caretaker, he's not booked. Right, which is going to make a big difference. Like, just straight up 20% damage extra. The only consideration of why I wouldn't book him is he not going to be replaced by Titus in like 4 months. In Hydra and Chimera. Than regular clan boss. Right? I will say, let's just think about it this way. If we can get him to do 1 billion... No, what's the record we just saw? This was Toshiro's best run tonight. Again, not a great affinity. So that would 700,000 takes him 20% more damage straight up, takes him to 840 million. Which is still 160 million before, like, lower than Ninja's record. Alright, either way, let's try him in Ninja's resistance build. So much crossover. This is why all my champions just stay half geared all the time. I know, what's funny is like Ninja has half of these teams too. Okay, so now we're gonna get Ignore Defense from Toshiro. Turn that off. Alright, let's see. Can Toshiro outdamage? No. Now that he's in the exact same gear. Their kits are so similar. Leech is nice though. We didn't have Leech before. He's gonna get too much turn meter here though. Don't you think? Like, he's attacking just as much as Ninja, but he's faster. And I feel like he gets more turn meter than Ninja does, because he gets turn meter on his other abilities too, not just his A1. I wonder if he outruns his buffs. Oh, shout out to Zenshi. Let's go, dude. I didn't know you were a Twitch streamer. Big WoW player. Let's go, dude. I had no idea. His buffs seem to be about the same duration as everyone else's. You have double buff extender, so hopefully we can keep them on him. Again, I'm not a Chimera guy. Does anyone know if Ninja or Toshiro is going to help us with more trials? Not that I'm a huge trial guy, but just run my Chimera team 70 million brutal. Nice, dude. Yeah, this one with Ninja did about like 180 to 200 million on Arch Nightmare. We'll see what it does today with Toshiro. Hopefully better. I don't know Toshiro's kid. Fair enough. Athrala, Elva, Daithi. Interesting. Harima Geo equals best team. We had some hot takes tonight. Yeah, Ninja does have HP burn, but then Toshiro brings in Leech. I didn't know if that was anything with a what you call it? Trial. Oh, why are you metamorphing, you idiot? Because his presets aren't done. They're a wash, okay. I figure for survival, this is just better, right? Alright, Toshiro, is that your primary up, but not your other ones? I guess against Ram, we just A1 a ton? Or do we try and place Leech? I feel like we don't want Weaken, but we want Leech. I think he's gonna kill himself for sure. Stupid. Why would he ever alternate forms? His second form is so much worse. That frustrates me. Like when a mythical transforms, but there's no like ability to go get, or they're not like locked out or something. That frustrates me so much. Like a Laz does that a lot. Like, hey, if you could, you know, provoke the Head of Decay, that would be great. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna go over here and play some increased resistance. I'm like, that's not what you're here for, dude. Not what you're here for. I guess we're losing a little bit of value from Lydia here because we don't need decreased defense. Well, I guess we never needed it, did we? Ninja. Fine. He's still bringing everything else. Just curious who NSD would build on my account with this. And if he thinks that it's worth, like, is it worth rebuilding my Chimera team when I'm going to have Titus in 3 months? You know? I was also, when I was doing my research shenanigans on Toshiro stuff in the RSL leaderboards Discord, I saw someone say that they could have bought a 6-star Predator Soul and chose not to because it gives them too much HP. And you like that, you know, his damage inversely is based on how much HP he has. I thought that was interesting. I would love to see the math breakdown of that, but someone needs to be much smarter than I do, much smarter than I am, to understand that math. I am not sure how that works at all. Said a bad word. That's true. That's the real question is, do we unban him when I get him on my account? We're gonna lose. Oh no, not. I thought he was about to. I said I was about to die. All right, he killed himself. He also lost the Leech. Sam, I know it's not perfect, and you always give up something to add something, but why not both Ninja and Toshiro CV take out cardio? Yeah, we lose speed lead, we lose block debuffs, we lose some buffs, we lose revive on death, like obviously who cares about buffs. Just to A1. Well, we're dead now because Glycad died. Yeah, the only reason I debated, I don't know if you were here for that or not, Caretaker. We will need to unban the word. Fair enough. We being you. We debated turning that off, but I thought maybe the leech would help everyone else stay alive. What ninja do? Hello? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Kitty, I don't know what you're saying. Once we've got Mr. T, we stop using Ninja probably. Ninja and Toshiro is interesting. There was a viewer that couldn't stop asking and begging for Ninja count for you. Oh, gotcha. Mr. T, it's banned because he doesn't have it. Exactly. Caretaker, you would not believe how many people we have banned in my Discord. Begging for accounts and trying to sell accounts and trade accounts. So annoying. Oh, NSC's Twitch and Discord. Gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't remember banning anyone here, but maybe we did. It would not surprise me with so many people. We had someone pop in today. They're like, does anyone have like a Ninja account I could buy? And I messaged him like, nope, we're not promoting buying and selling on my Discord. Been over this too many times for you guys to keep doing stuff like this. Talked about shenanigans and you guys went shenaned again. Alright, well, this is long and frustrating and boring, so I'm going to, let's raid somebody. It's been 3 hours. And, I'm going to work on a Star Wars video while this is running, I think. So let's see who is up raiding right now. I think PJ's live. Looks like that's the only people I recognize. Okay, let's go raid PJ. Do you not have Mr. T? No, I do not. That's the whole purpose of why he's banned, is because I don't have him. I missed him when I was on vacation. Greg is here, hello and goodbye. Unfortunately, we are about to end the stream, but we'll stream again next Wednesday at least. Cool. So let's go raid PJ. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you on a YouTube video soon. Let's go bring good vibes over to PJ's chat. Cool. Peace, everyone.